Hello everyone, welcome to another basic to advanced t-shirt design tutorial. And today I'm going to make this t-shirt design that is for a tracker wife. That means this is a design for wives whose husbands are tracker. So for making a design like this, first of all you need to search for tracker t-shirt design. You will find quotes like this, and then for a design like this you will need some graphics. So for graphics you can search on free pick, you can search like track vectors, and as you can see there are some free vectors here, you can use them. I am going to use this one. Or if you are worried about the copyright or the attribution, you should have a subscription of free pick or any other vector stock sites. But if you don't have them, then you can simply make your own graphics. So this is a graphic I made just from this image. This is a, you can search like track png images, you will find tons of different images like this, and from an image you can simply make your own graphic. So for making a graphic like this is really easy. All you have to do is just draw the outline of the truck. As you can see here, I just draw the outline of the truck, and then after drawing the outline here, I just, this is the main solid outline, and then I just simply open transparency, and inside the transparency I just place everything in black. So you can see everything that is in black, it is going to look like this. Okay, so there is some mistakes, and this is how it is looking. So inside transparency you can simply draw some shapes like this wherever you want it, and that is going to give those details. And I have a video on how to create this kind of detailed silhouettes, you will find in my channel. On about the fishing video I made, and another one is about a pontoon video I made, so you can watch them for learning these styles anyway. So you can simply make a graphic of your own if you don't want to use free pick graphics. So let me show you. If I want to use this graphic, I will simply remove this part of the graphic, and this is the original graphic here. So it is not showing any fill or stroke swash, that means it needs to be expanded. So go to object and expand appearance, and then go to object again and expand. It is going to give us this fill and source color, that means it is now ready to use. So first of all I will be, you can see these are really detailed graphic, and they just draw everything they wanted. So you can simply take each and every part to modify it, but I don't need all those details. So simply I will select this graphic, and as you can see there are some whites and some blacks in this design. Don't worry, just simply click on this trim option, it is going to trim out everything. And once it is trimmed, double click to isolate. I'm going to take my magic wand tool to select the black from this design and then cut it. So I have the black. Now whatever else is here, just simply press Ctrl A, that will select everything, and delete. I don't need them. And now press Ctrl F. So Ctrl F will give me these black parts of the vehicle of the truck, and simply I can select it and make it a group to use in my design. So this is how you can use a free pick graphic. Or you can simply, if you are going to upload this on stock sites or print on demand sites, then this is the best way, just creating your own graphic. And it will be really easy if you just keep practicing for some graphics, it will become very handy. So that's it. Now I am going to use this one in my this design. This is the text part. So first step is, once I have my graphic, I have to choose some fonts. So here this is a design for tracker wife, that means tracker is a hard niche, like people who are tracker, they are tough kind of people. So I need to use some tough looking fonts, but this is a design for wife, that means I should use some scripted or cursive fonts too. So let's say for this wife text I will be using a cursive font. I'm going to use my calling heart font here. This is, you can just use any font that is kind of this kind of cursive. And then for this tracker I am going to use something like bad grunge. Okay, that is too much. Let's use our poster gothic font. I mean, I need to just use some bolder looking font. So this is the main variation of my this design. So bolder font for this tracker and then scripted font for this wife. So this is the main variation I will be doing here. So I am just going to make it a variation like this, then this one, just like this. So this will be the main variation of my design. So as I am going to use a graphic here, I will just simply keep this part here and this part on top. This is how I'm going to use my this design. I'm going to make it. So this truck is my main graphic. I'm going to select that as as the main wide of my design. So I'm going to bring my rulers, and with this ruler I can simply place on ruler here and then press alt to copy. Okay, so this should be like touching my truck like this. So mainly this will be the main wide of my design. So everything else needs to be inside this area. So that is good. I am going to just break these fonts because I don't want them to act like a font. That is fine. And I'm going to align it with my ruler there. So that is good. Now for this area, I'm going to just place my this tracker font in a in that same white because this is a bigger font. But for the rest of the fonts, like you can say I am a proud, so this I'll just keep it smaller. So here one more thing I want to share, that as you can see guys, if I put this proud here, it is going to make 4 lines here, but these 4 lines are really not in necessary here. I can simply make it like this, I am a proud, and that will reduce online. This is not important to make that font variation here, so I'm going to just keep it simple and keep it smaller, and then I'm going to place it something like this, selecting this two, and then if I click on this text, that becomes the key object as you can see, and if I click here, everything else will be aligned with my this key object, and that is really good. So this one I'm going to place it here. I want to make this wife a bit bigger in size because that's a important text, so I put it something like in this position. That is good, but as you can see this is overlapping with my track text, so I can simply select my this tracker text, go to effect, wrap, and then arc lower. It will, and this is how it is looking. I can simply bring this in negative direction just like this, click OK, and then bring this a bit down. So as you can see, this is making a gap here, and my wipe text is going to be fit in that area. So it is not looking very much longer design. It will look kind of that 45 into 5400 kind of thing. So that is how it is going to be. Now there are some empty areas here as you can see, and this is a design for wife, so we can put something like this is going to be a design for husband and wife. That means wife is going to wear this because his husband is a tracker, so we can put some kind of love and marriage relationship, or anything that represent a relationship. So let me show you. So I'm going to use these two shapes here. This is a ring to represent the marriage and the love between husband and wife. You can simply search like this. I was searching like husband wife silhouettes. You will find tons of different images like this. This is from a PNG site, and this is going to be a really small details of my design, so this is not going to be copyrighted or anything. You can search like heart, vector heart shapes. You will find different heart shapes like this. You can use anyone. So for this one I'm going to use this image, but this is an image as you can see. I'm going to trace it in silhouettes, and this is how it is looking right now. I can simply reduce the threshold a bit to make it clear, and that is fine. Let's expand it. And this is another image. I'm going to make it silhouette again, then expand it. So these are simply some small graphics to represent or to give it the feel of my niche here or my design topic here. This is not really important. This is not very perfect, I think, but it will say whatever we are trying to say. So I'm going to select these three. I'm going to align them in the middle, then maybe distribute the space just to make it look like this. But this text, this wife is important text, so I'm going to align that in the center position because that is going to look good. And then this two I'll just use it somewhere in the design just to make it look like it is in the design. So this is how it is looking. Maybe I will just simply select everything from here, then I can simply bring them close to each other so that I am not wasting any space that is important. So for this area I'm going to select this tracker text and expand it. I'm going to select this wife text and then create offset path simply. Okay, not that much, maybe this will work. Control X to cut it. Now selecting this tracker text, open transparency and press Control F here. So this is how it is looking, not bad. And then for this one, this is also I want to overlap that a little bit with my wipe text, or maybe let's not do that. So just like this, so that is fine. Now this is how it is looking, and this is the final design for my this one. This is going to be the final design for my this one. And as you can see, here are some empty space. Here we can simply put something here just to fill that area. And this is really important. I don't like to keep any empty space, but okay, so this is how it is looking. Let's make it a group, then bring this here, reflect it. Now I'm going to select these three, make this the key object and align in the middle. So that is how it is looking. Distribute the space and like this, that is fine, just to make sure that it is staying in the same area. So that is fine. Okay, let's group it. Now everything is okay. I'm going to select this, then expand appearance to expand everything that is in different color. As you can see, it is showing me a question mark. That means I traced this image, so they are not maybe in perfect black color, but if I select everything from here, I can simply make it perfect black, and that is fine. So maybe I will just bring that a little bit down 3 times. So whatever I pasted inside the transparency, I will need to move that 3 times. That is just a simple rule. So this is how it is looking, and it is fine. This track was my main focus point, so I keep that in focus. Okay, so for this area I can simply put a star here just like this. This is no way important, but that is just good. Let's group it. Okay, so once my design is done, this was the process of selecting font because this is a female design. So I selected the font according to that, and then this niche is a hard niche, tough niche. So I selected some tough looking fonts. And for coloring process, this is a really simple design. So I can simply pick one or two color. Okay, so maybe I will just make it a two color design. Let me show you. So let's take a rectangle in the background. You can simply right click, arrange, then set to back, and then you can simply lock this one so that you can work on this area. So this track I'm going to make it kind of this, okay, not like that, maybe this white color, and then I'm going to select this wipe. I'm going to make it this color, then the tracker will be white, and then this proud will be this color. So this one I'm going to make it that color. That is good. There needs some changes, I will do that in a bit. So this is how it is looking right now, and this is the final design for my this one. Now as you can see here, this design is looking like, this track is not looking very realistic because this is the opposite. This should be the highlight and this black should be the shadow of it. So if I select this one, if I make it black, then whatever I pasted inside, if I cut them and then paste it here on top, but make this the white, it is going to look kind of this, and this is matching with the background. So for fixing that, I'm going to create offset path for that, just a little bit, unite that, Control X. I'm going to select everything from here and then press Control B. but that will make it white. So this is how you can adjust the color here, but this is not really important. So for now I'm just going to keep it original as it was, simply like this. And this is how. So this is how it is looking, and you can simply, once your graphic is ready, I was just making a template here. So then once my graphic is ready, my template is ready, I can simply change any graphic I want. So I just wanted to make it a design like this. If I want to, I can simply make it like this. Now for this one here, I will need to do those changes. So this is the black of the design, black part of the design. If I make that white, you can see this is how it is looking, but this is not the perfect way. The perfect way is I need to make this black, then Control C, Control B, that will copy that track and paste in back, make it merge, unite, and then select any color you want for that part. So as you can see, this is the perfect way of coloring. Also for this one, this is a 3D shape, so first layer should be black, then I need to simply, okay, so I need to Control C, Control B, merge, unite, make this the color, and then as you can see, there are some area that should not be there, so I'm going to select this, press Shift M for shape builder, delete these parts. Okay, so yeah, that should be there. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it is looking. So whenever your shape is in 3D, you need to apply this technique. First layer should be black, then the color layer, whatever you want to place it here. So as now for this two part, it is looking like that. Let's select that two. I'm going to bring them a bit up so that it is not disturbing my text, because my text is important, not these graphics. So this is how you can make a simple looking design for any niche you want, and any for any kind of niche. First, which style font you should choose, how to make a graphic. I hope this will help you understand these things, and I will continue to make some other graphics like this in my next few videos. Then I will move to advanced tutorials. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope it will help you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.